I would love to see the emails between him and AMS. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see the emails between him and a lot of other people. But there's been too many people that got involved on this train. Once I pulled the covers off the AFW and they had to come out and show you who they were. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I was gonna say, let them know why drama is mad at Star because Star kicked him to the curb.
Yeah. I guess that could be true. Guys, people don't want to go back far enough, man, and understand that. Look, Ray Kids, drama, all of them cats got their show started around the same time. P tried to use the same formula by coming at you and me and get his show started. He wanted to go after most hated. But the thing that I
Fact.
want to know is where is the
Never said.
AFW at? I mean, go
Shout
ahead,
out
go
to
ahead.
everybody right
No,
now.
I'm
This
sorry.
is
I
D
never said
Durrell with
it. You
D
never said they
broadcasting
wrong.
from D Durrell Live and also broadcasting from the D Durrell sector. You see, this is the fucking problem right here. When you give these niggas a voice. So I'm going live and we're gonna listen to what these niggas talking about because this is what happened when you give them life. They got nowhere to go. Now they going to Photon. So listen to this. Shout out to Divine.
What you was talking about earlier in the conversation. I mean, this dude was over there talking to a racist homosexual, trying to get
Facts.
information on the people in the sector and draw folks into the so-called beef sector, a place where he didn't never have any standing. Nobody knew who the fuck this nigga was really, and yet
Facts.
gonna come back over here and try to drag people into it, man. I'm just saying, the fix has been in for a long time, man. It's been in for a long time, and I think that the tie that binds it all together is, man, we got a lot of people that are closeted on this thing, man, that are hiding their identities because they just don't want you to see that real life. They don't want you to understand. They don't want you to
Thank
see
you,
what that
sir.
looks like. And it's
Thank you, sir.
hard, man, because you don't like being who you are. It's hard that you don't want people to see you. You don't want people to be critical of you. Yet you want to go ahead and take a fine tooth comb to what everybody else is doing. And see, that's the shit that's fucked up. And that's why I didn't appreciate what was happening to your son, man. I'm talking about people that was offline. But there's one thing that we got to talk about. And the fact is, AMS was sending your son's information, my personal information, my parents and whatnot, over to Pillhead and Snitch. And we got to get on that, man. We
But Kip won't he ain't got a response for that shit. Watch how Kip respond to that shit.
with Rev G and Anti Afro.
Well, see, Alan, I see where you're going with it at. If there's,
Pussy ass nigga.
then we'll talk about it. But there ain't no proof. Ain't nobody came.
Not now I need proof. Ain't no got no proof. See that's the bullshit I'm talking about.
You notice that when the beef broke out between the AFW and Pillhead and Snitch, nobody dropped that nuclear bomb, man. They didn't sit up and say, "Hey, you didn't
Well,
see no retaliation." You heard them say a couple of things, man. F your mama, stuff like that. That's what Pillhead was. Snitch was talking about. But you didn't see it go far. You know why? Because all of them had their hands in it, man. Every single
but
one of them. And I'm telling you, to unravel this thing, it all begins with the AFW, sir. There ain't no Mona. Look, I don't even think Mona was working at the Social Security Administration, bro.
But see, Kip dumbass don't want to hear that shit.
I don't know. I don't know. It
I don't
could
know
be.
either.
It could
I
be
suspect
something.
See that dumb Negro don't want to hear that shit. He gonna defend to the end.
I think as time goes on, I mean, the truth bound to surface.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not.
coming out.
I'm not scared of no conversations. I'm not scared of anything. You want
No,
to
me,
talk? We
no,
talk.
You a goddamn lie. Why you never had that conversation with her about whether or not she circulated information on your son, Kip?
Can't understand what's being said. Now we want to talk. Let's talk. Now Photon and I, we've been up here clowning, trolling a little bit, telling a whole bunch of truth. But when people hit the panel and want to talk, we talk.
yeah, man. Lord Photon's pretty scared, man. The dude that took my ranch and everything. I said, what the hell? What's going on? Photon, no, ain't nobody sending him no cash like I sent him some cash, man. That's crazy. I don't know what these other folks is paying you, Photon, but that's messed up, man. I'm a
This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. You got AAS all in the chat. You got Kip up there talking reckless. All these people coming, they got nowhere to go. But look where they going now. I knew this was gonna happen.
then they're not gonna be around. Is that why you did it, man? To get the numbers, Photon? I think you might be cloud chasing too. And Remix, are you gonna turn out Photon? Are you gonna turn out and do what Remix just did? Eventually, is it gonna come down to you just cooking the shit out of the AFW? Oh, I guess he ain't here. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, let me get back. Let me get back on point. Let me get back on point. Listen, Josephine was right. Daryl Moore was the person responsible for doing an in-depth dive on Svengali. Daryl Moore was the one.
She's even
Okay.
said that.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was.
That's not totally true. And I know this for a fact because I actually have communication with Daryl Moore. Now, whether or not Daryl Moore may have some information, that's to be, unless you show me some proof of that. AAS was basically doxxed by a guy in the beef sector. It was not Daryl Moore.
Whose work history?
Shaquem Mortgage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so you saying Daryl Moore did that to him too?
It could have been. Could have been. Could have been.
Oh.
But I know that Daryl Moore made a series specifically about outlining who Andrea Michelle Stewart was and who Reverend Gerald Palmer was.
Oh, okay.
Specifically. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, he
No,
was.
I don't.
He was going.
I don't know
Yeah, he
who
was
this
going
Daryl
for
Moore.
a
I don't
mentor
know who
because
Daryl Moore is. I don't know
well,
who
he
that
was.
is.
He was down with transcripts.
Daryl Moore did have some choice words about them, but the truth, when we talking 2-3 years ago, the real doxing came from the beef sector. So we want to focus on that. Let's just get that. He did not have like this fucking scandalous ass fucking information that nobody. He was not the one that got all that information on his. He was not, and I know this for a fact.
Where she had the number out, I think, didn't she? Did she try to? She put it out the first time, but didn't she try to retract it on the revised edition? Am I right, Stephanie, or no?
That's how I remember it. Yes, there was a video where it was out, and then there was that video is no longer in its entirety is no longer up.
Yeah, she did. Like she took down half the videos she did about me. Now you talk about running scared. All those posts and all those videos. Of course, I got them saved on the hard drive. Jesus Christ, of course I do, and that's what I took to the police. So what I'm saying is the Fullerton Police Department. I'm doxing myself because I've already been doxed to the entire sector, and El Cajon have all this information. This lady is nothing more than an internet troll that has nothing to do with their time. She's not gainfully employed. All right. And if Trump keeps on doing what he's doing, she ain't gonna have no Section 8 in just a minute. Sorry, I spilled the beans.
So yeah, let me interject here, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good,
Hey, Mikey.
Photon? No, what's good? What's good? Happy Mother's Day to everybody, man. So man, happy Mother's Day. But let me say this, man.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So we're watching right now Photon DNA. He up there, entertaining AFWs like Kip, AES in the chat. They discussing stuff, blaming everybody for why they dox. It's your fault I dox you and put your information out there. And now you got other people there giving their perspectives.
Yo.
I think that's the $1 million question. I think if you were to be able to answer that, you might win the equivalent of the Nobel Prize for the sector. I don't think.
Mike, I think
I'm not sure we have an ultimate answer to that.
I think what it is, man, I think people are I think you got some weird people, man. There's nobody I've ever met in life that has talked to me and decided, hey, man, I want
I
to
understand that, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it cordial today. I'm gonna keep it cordial. That goes for keeping it plain. Like, what sort of information that you need that makes you feel like like it's not even important. It's like, okay, like I have it, I must have it, and all this and all that, kid. But what's so important? Because at the same time, if this was in real time, like on
What's
some
important? What's important
on
for you to
some
have my ex-wife picture? Why is it important for you to have my ex-wife picture? Why?
Wait, well, why was it important for you to be doxing people? Why was it important for you to record public officials? What you mean, why?
man.
Nigga, I know you got
I
that
was
picture,
fucking,
nigga.
I was trolling you. I was trolling you. I
Nah,
was trolling you.
that wasn't trolling.
You see how you took it serious? I was just trolling you, my
That
guy.
wasn't
Whatever,
trolling.
man.
I was
Whatever.
fucking with you. I was fucking with you. I was
Whatever.
fucking with you.
Whatever.
I was fucking with you, but
He sat back and paid Shakim, and he doxed other people. Shakim did a bunch of shit that he co-signed. All this stuff about CPS that they crying about, that Brain Tickles was crying about, somebody we mad and all this stuff. Kip paid for half of that. He paid people to do this. So let's just, call it for what it is.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't
heard that.
understand shit like that.
I heard that. And when I heard that, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, what's going on with this? Who is this person? You got somebody. Listen, man. You got a lot of people that are just weird as fuck, and California definitely has much more than any other place y'all have ever been to. You understand, man? We got so many people out here; it's ridiculous. And this is just one of the nuts that you'll meet on the internet. Now, she's dangerous.
But I'm saying to be honest, man, like what the fuck is all this information about, kid? Talk to me, kid. I'm gonna keep it cool. Talk. You know what I mean? Keep it cool.
Nigga, go ask Go ask Drama and Triggs those questions. Go ask them niggas those questions.
See, he don't want to answer the fucking question because he fit one of them weirdo ass people.
Even you too, Kip. I'm asking you too, Kip.
And then get up and before I take another question from you, before I take another question from you, I want you to go ask Triggs and Drama that question, and then you get up here and you read Cat in the Hat without stumbling over a word, and then I ask you a question. I answer you.
He don't want to answer the goddamn questions because we know that he purposely doxed motherfuckers.
Punch joke. I like that. I like that punch joke. It's a good punch joke. Can you come with something better?
That might be smarter than y'all think he is sometimes. I mean, sometimes y'all think he is, but not that he's smarter sometimes.
Yeah. So can you come up with a better joke, my guy? That's just a running joke.
I got a joke. Wesley Little wants us to believe he's a ladies' man. Okay, that's a joke. That's the funniest shit I done heard, man. Wesley Little,
because
the man who chose.
So the reason why I'm basically showing this shit, because let's say Photon did not allow Kip to come up, this would be no show. Photon can have a show without doing this shit. These niggas literally got nowhere to go. But again, you always gotta have some ass that's gonna open the door. For what reason? So you can have 40, 50 people to watch. That's it. Like what's the reason? It brings no value to your show. They're saying nothing we don't already know. But let's listen.
I'm gonna take that word heathen. Right? I'm gonna take
Mikey.
that word heathen.
Nigga Mikey.
So whatever comes out my mouth, don't start crying like a bitch ass nigga. You feel me?
Nah, we don't.
Mike, you can't much read. Go read a book, man.
Oh my god.
Go learn how to count past 10.
Okay.
You learn these things, you can count past 10 and read Cat in the Hat, nigga. Come talk to me.
Mikey, you can't cook with Uncle Kip, man. Just go and let that go. Go and let it go. It's not a lot of people that can. Check this out.
I could cook his ass. I could cook his ass.
I don't think you can cook him though. I don't think you can cook him though, Mike.
No. I could cook him. It's just I'm gonna hold back.
All right, let him off the hook this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold back because at the same time,
bro, this taking a strange turn.
I don't got a pedophile child.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna keep it real with that shit.
See.
No, hey, I hold back. I I said I
You
hold back. He said he don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna take what he said. I'm gonna take that word what he said.
you
Damn, Mikey.
you are
You
the
just said,
pedophile.
my guy. How I'm a
You
pedophile? Ha
you
ha
are the
ha.
pedophile.
Okay. Look for those papers, my guy. Look for
Nigga,
those
who gives?
papers. Look for those
Nigga,
papers.
who cares?
Okay,
Nigga, who
but
cares?
that's
Hey,
proving your
Mikey,
son,
hold on. I'm
dude.
going to tell you something. Let me say something. I want to tell you about paperwork in this sector. Okay, now Wesley Little was supposed
You
to be
too
sending
slow
me
for me,
paperwork. I
Mikey.
never got it. The whole
Okay,
AFW
I'm
was
slow.
supposed to be
I'm
reaching out,
slow.
talking to the
I'm
gig.
slow.
They ain't never done it. I just don't understand why, man. I mean, I'm the only person that talk big shit to them, man. And I don't know why they can't. I don't know why they ain't touched my shit yet, man. I don't understand it. It's crazy.
Look, man, I'm gonna say this again, guys. Why are y'all giving these niggas life? This is why they stick around to do this shit that they continue to do. We could talk about other shit going on in the sector. What's up, Keeper 116? I'm gonna send the link out. We could talk about other things. We could talk about shit going on in the beef sector. We got tons of shit to talk about in this sector. We don't have to talk about them at all. They have to talk about us. That's the difference.
Yeah, you can get them. Start by saying you can get them black ass rings away from around your eye, nigga. Go put some cucumbers on your shit. Do something like that, nigga.
I don't know
Like I say,
why.
learn how to.
I'm trying to figure why this nigga always trying to talk and roast people. I'm like, nigga, you look like this. How can a nigga like this think he can talk? I don't get it. Nigga that look like this think he can talk about somebody. I don't know, man. But let's continue.
To Stephanie Collins, keeping it plain.
Oh yeah, you know, Steph, she always gonna dance around questions and
So Photon back.
her dance up here. So, you know, she gonna always do that. So, you know, she's at her best.
Does that make me a good attorney or a bad attorney?
That's on you. That's on you. Cause
Okay.
I already, I already stressed the point about what I think of you as an attorney. So
Okay. Yeah. You sure have.
Hey, Cam up, Photon, man. I want to talk to you man to man, bro. Cam on up. Cam up real quick because I want to ask you a real serious question. What happened to my wrench, man? And why would you listen to Starbait, of all people, when she told you to jerk it? What's going on with you?
Actually, I can answer that
Hey,
question.
shut the fuck up, P. Nobody asked you nothing.
Oh shit.
You got your wrench taken. No, the reason you got your wrench taken because you timed me out that day, and then Photon didn't like that you timed me out.
Hey, go ahead, man. You got it.
I won't be long, Alan. I just got a serious question for you. No, this is no bullshit inside. Now, I know how you feel about AAS, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You taking out papers on her. She been fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fuck with your personal life. You know what I mean? Trying to attack you professionally. You know what I mean? And you talking.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Let me stop you there. There's nobody under the sound of your voice or mine that could fuck with me professionally. But go ahead.
Listen. I didn't say they did. I said they tried to. Okay, that's all I said. So
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. They called the United States military. So
exactly.
These nuts might try anything. But go ahead.
And asked you too and everything, right? Pass the information around and everything, right? And you taking legal action against her, you know, and I get that. So my question is, with all that, right? How do you feel that Uncle Kip is like straight laying in bed, fingering her pussy every night? Like that's how close they are. And because it kind of makes you look like a fucking bitch. So I'm just,
listen.
Damn.
Wait a minute, P. Before you see, you was about to jump off into the disrespect, but it don't make nobody look like a bitch. Let me tell you something. That hoe was for the streets, nigga. What do you think I feel about it? I know about bitches being for the streets, man. I understand that. If Uncle Kip got more game than me, nigga, hey, so be it. It is what it is. I couldn't get nothing but a cup of coffee. If he got this thing going on, man, shit. I'm not hating on the dude, but it sounds to me like you might be salty, bro. That's what it
yeah, I
sounds
think
like
so
to me.
too. I think so too, man. I think so too. I think so too, man.
Whoa.
Everybody is so concerned about what Kip is doing. Kip gonna move how you.
Nobody give a fuck about Kip, and for this woman that look like this, nigga, please.
The wrench, man. What happened? Give me my wrench back, bro. You done received too much money from me. They say I paid for a wrench, man, and I think you need to show and prove, bro. Show these people what's really going on, man. Do you love the money or not? What's happening?
But you was taking a lot of people down, like Mickey D.
What's up, my
Maybe
opinion?
P was right. You was So
Yeah.
you gonna
That's what I
doing
do.
that?
That's what I do. But anyway, I tell you what, man. Here's the thing. I won't block anybody from your chat. I used to time a lot of people out, man. They was doing too much, but I won't block.
But again, man, why are y'all giving this nigga a place to talk? Like, y'all give these Negroes life. You let them rock in your chat. You let them get on a panel. Notice they all come together. They planned to go to Photon's channel. Probably gave him a little money. This was all orchestrated.
I'll send you one right now. Yeah, for sure. But man, put that wrench back, bro. You know better than that, man. Come on, you a Brooklyn nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on no bitch shit like that, Photon. Now I'm not gonna talk to you like grown snitch talk to you, but I'm just gonna say, hey man, put that wrench back, homie. That's all you got to do.
I hear you,
Keep
but
the
you know
hands
you
about this.
I thought you busy. You busy. You found a new dude to just mess with. What's
That's a
going
whole
on,
dude. I've been knowing outlaw for a long time, man. That's not nothing new. We just started, he just wanted to jump into the act. That's all. That's all. Why not? He's in his retirement years, man. Let the brother hang out, man. Shit. But we talking about the wrench, though, man. We talking about the wrench, man.
What about I see Binary here. Do you have anything to say about to Binary? Because he's addressing you. He says, I'm not.
No.
Again, man, why give them life? Divine said exactly makes no sense. To give these people life, to do what the fuck they doing. Now, I'm gonna say this. The shit with Alan, I feel I'm on a lot of shit that with Alan did some. Me and Alan ain't the best or whatever, but I have similar sentiments of him. People come around, they playing victim. Everybody on here talk they shit. We beef, we roast, we keep it real. Soon as you get mad, all of a sudden I feel threatened. I'm gonna try to hurt your real life. And then you want to get mad when somebody gets in their feelings or say some shit aggressive towards your ass because you're trying to fuck up their real life. That's why. Like, oh, you shouldn't get mad at me that I tried to contact your job and get you fired. You shouldn't go online and get mad. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, this shit kills me how certain people in this sector process shit. Shit makes no sense.
Like that. Pillsbury wanted to be somebody because he's a nobody. Understand that. That's what happened. When I called the AFW, I said, you niggas need some money? Yeah, that was it. There's a big difference. So Pillsbury knew what he was getting into, jumped into it anyway, trying to be cute. He's a young nigga. He's pretty stupid. You know what I mean? So he didn't, it went down the way that it went down. But Pillsbury's not getting ready to go at these people because he's got his motherfucking hands dirty. And his hands got dirty over a nigga like me, a long dick nigga. That's what happened.
Okay. But I read.
The fuck is Alan saying? But there is some truth. I feel Kip and Pills did some shit. Potentially. I hope he didn't, but we don't know.
Two, regardless of whatever type of threat it was, you still went on his panel, laughing at his jokes, responding to his questionings. What were you doing over there if you felt any type of threat was coming his way? That is the hard question that I don't think you're ready to answer. That's why you've yet to tap in when the link was dropped. AAS.
How the hell you are threatened when you basically on somebody's panel, somebody chat, you kicking it with them, you holding a video from weeks and months ago, and then all of a sudden now you want to go and that's not real threats. A real threat is when you really feel like something happened to you and you immediately contact the authorities. Not you chop it up with them and socialize with them until they do something you don't like. Then you say they threaten you, like for real.
Questions or answers from him, so that you go ahead with your plan or plot to get him locked up. Because why else would you call the police if you're not looking to get the man locked up? What you thought the police were gonna do? Bring him some donuts?
What's up, P? I saw you over there on the panel, P. P, you can come up. You want to talk your shit about him? You welcome here.
What are the police gonna do if you didn't feel physically threatened? You thought they were gonna go over there and give him some life solutions?
But what did he say, Photon? I like what you saying. What did he say that makes her feel threatened? What did he say?
He ain't say shit.
That's the $1 million question.
I don't know, but I don't
What
mean to
did
be
he say?
hard on her. But I'm not gonna just be all stroking her ego or whatever
I'm
breaking
saying-
the culture and Rev G be doing. I'm here to ask the hard questions on both sides.
And yeah, what the hell? And that's another thing. Y'all ain't been seeing Real G in the chats. So that nigga in the clouds, you know, scoping the scene, doing his bidding.
Information was at risk.
I mean,
I thought you knew the parameters that you have to go through in order to deal with something like that. Is it the Las Vegas police first? And I'm not saying that was your first move, but it was enough for you to just play it, post it. Did you do that to get in front of Remix? Because now, why did you find it convenient to post it at the very same time that Remix allegedly threw his AFW badge or card down and threatened to reveal some information, some compromising information? All of a sudden, you want to post that. We're going to get to the bottom of this tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about that video that she held on for ages. And now when Remix getting ready to drop it, you drop it ahead of him. Because we all know Remix got the fucking video from you because you were the one engaging in that goddamn recorded phone conversation with the police. See, this is the shit, but everybody is the victim. Everybody is the perpetrator and you the victim. But you're the one who interact with people and fuck with people online. Look at her. Look, she's making a statement now.
That was content. I think maybe, even though this motherfucker's crazy, I think maybe in her mind, she understands that nobody's gonna take her seriously, and they never did. Nobody ever did. In one breath, she's talking about, I got all the money I paid for a ranch. In the next breath, she's talking about, I'm broke. Photon, tell them if I'm broke or not. Let them know. How much did that ranch cost, Photon?
$1.
This nigga want to brag about paying for a wrench.
Okay, sorry. You giving me more than that. I wouldn't say the wrench was worthy of $500, but
right. Now, name now I want to ask you a question. Give me your list of your highest donors in the sector, and how many of them beat me out? You don't?
But I could tell you one person
Mm-hmm.
whose pockets are long and beat you out beat you out the game when it comes to supporting my channel. She doesn't anymore though.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, who is that? You gonna tell us or not? You said you're gonna tell me one person. Who is it?
Brown Sugar Baby.
Oh, I believe that. I believe it. No problem. Yeah, Brown Sugar Baby got it.
Brown Sugar Baby got money. Her money's long that way.
Yeah, my money was long until Donald Trump got in office. You understand what I'm saying? He fucking everything up right.
Now we talking about yeah, man. Not like who cares? Like, yeah, I heard Brown Sugar Baby do, you know, she has donated to a lot of people. Let her do her thing.
Allegedly had with Vita V. is that her name? Vita, whatever they call her, respectfully. You know, so she had to ride with her alleged YouTube friend. If they are friends, I don't know. I mean,
Damn. Okay, so I kind of, so they're talking and stuff like that. Now they're going into who donated. See, I hate that whole conversation. And it's because people pocket watch me all the goddamn time. They pocket watch me a lot. And so I'm not really one that likes to listen to, when people talking about that. Because, listen, I'm not paying for a goddamn wrench. Look, I donate to who I feel deserves the money based on their content, and that's that. I have no motives. I'm not trying to control your channel. I'm not trying to tell you what content to do, who to kick out. I'm not doing all that shit. Number one, I don't have time to be policing. I'm not trying to police somebody because I'm giving you money. That's goofy. But because the way things go, people gonna donate to who they want to donate to.
Oh, all I know is this: I'm not piling on, making you look bad, or trying to fuck you up, or anything like
Here
that.
we go again.
That ain't me, bro. That's the same way with anybody I deal with. Now, I got nothing to do with what other beef you have with other people at all.
Nigga lying.
So,
But you're in the bed with those people.
Facts.
Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You're in the bed with those people.
Damn, Mikey's speaking truth today.
I'm responding to Alan, okay?
But you're in the bed with these people. Make some sense to that. Make some sense.
Alan, did I answer your question?
No, you didn't answer shit.
Oh yeah, man. You know what, man? I was just.
He ain't answer a goddamn thing.
You know what's up? Hey man, we good. We always been good. We always have, man. But what I'm gonna tell you is, man, you're dealing with some super stalkers over here, man. And the only advice that I would give to you, bro, is to leave these people alone. These folks are.
This nigga is not gonna listen, Alan. He's not.
I think Alice is the type of person that would throw you under the bus too, and that's what I saw with that phone call with Pills, man. That's a person that will put you in harm's way, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, from all of our dealings, bro, I don't want to see your shit like that. I'm gonna tell you to cut ties with them and break away.
These are facts.
Okay, I hear you, Alan. Now I'm gonna say this, Alan. I can care less about somebody trying to throw me under the bus. They can throw.
He lying.
Time over. But I'm a free man, and I ain't throw it up under no jail cell. You understand me? So, all what you saying.
Real talk. I got you. No, I got you. I heard that.
It is what it is. But I'm not, man, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping about anything, bro. I'm a free man. Yeah. And I'm able to come and go and come as I.
He is lying.
I choose to fuck with.
That's right. No, I get it, man. But you know what? As a friend, I just had to say it. That's all.
Hey, man. Hey, you put it out there. It is what it is. Well, I'm gonna say this. All y'all saying that y'all got stuff against Bengali that can land her in jail. Y'all got stuff against Rev G that y'all can put them in jail with. I just wants to know what's the hold up. But you do know that no man or no woman is above the law in the United States of America.
That goes
they prosecuting every motherfucker who breaks the law.
That goes for you too, my guy. That goes for you.
Well, Mikey, what is your issue with Uncle Kip, man? Because you have always had.
Because he on some bullshit. That's what's up with it.
That boy's a fan, man. Come on,
that boy is a fan. That boy's a fan.
Was a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan. All right.
Man, I gotta put Mikey on the panel now. I gotta talk to Mikey.
Was a fan.
Well, anyway, man,
What
it's time
happened?
to go fishing.
If you
No,
got
go ahead. Go ahead.
if you got nothing else for me, Photon, you got nothing else for me, Photon. I think I have blessed your channel enough. Come up here and
Yes,
I
sir.
tried
Now you gotta go back to pissing in bottles.
to
Hey,
clear up.
one day,
Mikey, chill out. Mikey, chill out for a minute, man. Chill out
chill out, chill
for a
out,
second.
chill out,
Just
Big
chill out for a
Daddy.
minute.
Chill out, Big Daddy. Chill out, Big Daddy.
I gave everybody an opportunity to come up here and say what they wanted to say. If they wanted to say something to Kip, I was here. That's including remix. That's including tricks. That's including drama. That's including slander. That was including every motherfucker that want to say something about Kip. But now they'll say I don't hit their panels. But when I hit their panels, they want to put me backstage.
Nigga, you go to safe spaces all the time.
You a bitch ass nigga.
So I was here.
I hear
Now,
you,
is anything else you
He only go to safe spaces. We know that.
Betty. You know, not everybody. I mean, Dookie tapped my link one time, but I mean, a lot of them are very apprehensive when it comes to tapping my link and really just dealing with the back and forth with you or with me or even with Alan Logic. And I think that's one of the reasons why AAS isn't going to tap my link, because Alan Logic may tap in and go at her. I think she's saying that he's harassing her. If not you, who is harassing AAS? Are you wary that she may call the police?
Yeah, who the fuck really harassing her? When you can see fucking page after page of her talking about other people.
Anybody that feels like Alan Logic has done anything to them, man, I would urge you to call your local police department. I would urge you to get in contact with law enforcement. Please do all of that. And look, not only that, if you feel like you want to ride up here and come see me or something like that, you can do that too. I mean, look, anything goes in this motherfucker. We at war, man. We beef, and we got major beef. People's set out here and tried to put my wife's name out and sent information behind the scenes and made up fake social security scandals, and then tried to contact somebody who was an active military personnel. You know what I'm saying? They've done everything, man. They've contacted the Las Vegas PD. Look, if any of these things will come to fruition, I want to look. Let's talk about the losses that the AFW has amassed in the last few years. Who have they got? Look, the only thing these people can do is run to those keyboards and keep up a whole bunch of propaganda and bullshit. That's all they can do. Or they can email people behind the scenes and protons and shit like that and say, hey man, this is who we gonna get to set up these goddamn so-called lynch parties. Why she calling everybody KKK? Right. This is a so-called black person. We don't know if this person is black or not, but this is a so-called black person claiming that she going after black people that have things. You know what I'm talking about?
This lady.
I jump in the Beamer, man. I jump in the Beamer and pull it out for you niggas. You know what I'm talking about? This is what I do, bro. I don't have to inflate anything on this thing right here. I am who I am. I really am. But as far as you guys knowing what my name is or anything else, that came from only one place. And these are very people running around putting up community posts talking about they will not be dealing with folks putting out public information and doing this, that, and the other, or identifying information. It's a bunch of hypocrites. I tell you what, everybody go to the police, and here's what you're going to find out, just like Svengalis and the AFW found out, my shit is untouchable. And you still see a suspected racist like Professor Cupcake running around repeating the same shit because they told her this is what would work. Guys, listen. They can't touch it. They can't touch it. And this is the reason why I talk that shit.
To finish answering that, there's an echo. Is that you, Mikey?
But see, but my thing is everybody is the perpetrator. They the victim. Kip a victim. Rev G a victim. Professor Cupcake. Mashonda White. All these same, you know, Andrew Michelle, like, what the fuck?
Dookie, let's start there. Before anything else, I don't got time for these lame jokes, same as boring as jokes or cracks, whatever they call it. Some Georgia gobbler. That shit's lame and it's gay.
But Photon, you got time for a recluse in San Diego that won't cam up.
Shit, he the one wanting snacky snacks.
That shit about everybody else's personal appearance. How do you compartmentalize that, man? How can
Well,
you say
she's real
one thing
careful
and
not
do another?
exactly not to come on my channel, but she went over here to Pill's channel, and after she called the police, so that's questionable. That's weird. She went over there to Rev G's channel, and he's following all these kids on TikTok. That's questionable. It is what is questionable. That's
Nah, yeah, nigga, Kip, he did that shit.
for men that she jump on channels. She went on the Smoke Guy's channel. And what type of content he bringing? There's just a bunch of pictures and shit of some mountains and shit. That's his content.
Wait a minute now. Smoke is the dog, man. Come on now.
Oh man. Now look, I wish I could have got this kind of support from Uncle Kip, man. I wish I could have.
Yeah, man. What are you talking about?
I wish I could have, bro. I tell you, man. These niggas, look, let me tell you about Uncle Kip and the rest of them. Everybody used to come to my panel and jump on that motherfucker and tell me what was wrong and what I did and what I said. Just get in my ass. Just dog me the fuck out. Now, when it comes to everybody else's channel, these motherfuckers get in line and sound like a Umar Johnson goddamn interview. Everybody's yes, oh my God, yes. They're just clapping and kicking their feet up and everything. Everybody's on point. You know, I couldn't get a motherfucker to come over to my shit and say, hey, man, oh, Alan, oh, yeah, I could have told a motherfucker, hey, man.
That's funny, Keep. You said it's stock picks.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Now you going there. Now, did I try to make your channel get some attention? I offered you all the exclusive. Did I not?
I gave you.
Nigga, you ain't do shit for that channel, but fuck it up.
Man, I give Uncle Kip all the credit. Y'all know I'm boring as fuck. Now, don't get it twisted. I am. And I know it. It's never been a thing that I've worried about. Uncle Kip came to that motherfucker and put the salt in it. He put the Cajun seasoning on that motherfucker and it took off. It was great.
You a motherfucker. Nigga, you barely had 15 people watching, Alan. Stop. Nigga, stop.
Oh my God. Oh, this is the worst thing ever. I said, man, when I was talking about Dr. Nikki, I said what I said at first. Man, Kip called me, man, don't you ever say no shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I was getting ready to go in on Shakim, man. Man, what the fuck is you doing? I mean, niggas was giving me pushback all the way, but when I hear them on in these other spots, everybody is all in agreement. We're gonna play by the rules, and we're gonna do this, that, and the third. Man, I want to see some pushback on here. All of that.
What you saying, guy? What you saying? Wait a minute, Keeper. You said that Smoke basically in the backyard with a green screen and posting some goddamn stock pics. Y'all, wow.
Then I tried to give you the exclusive. But what the fuck was going on? Then I tried to give you.
Yeah, you did.
Then I tried to give you.
Came to me.
Then I tried to give you all the shit pertaining to grown snitch and pillhead.
Yes.
Because I'm not scared like most of these people are. I'm not ducking and hiding. I can stand on my shit. So I brought it to you, man.
Well,
and nobody cared. Nobody cared about that, Kip.
And I had made the call to the FBI already. It was a done deal with them. But as far as DJ Dummy is concerned, what did I tell you? Remember now it go both ways. I told you, I said, Kip, what you've done with DJ Dummy, it's a wrap. You don't need to involve the AFW or retard in the Rockies or nobody else. I said, man, you did that all by yourself, and you deserve credit for doing that all by yourself. That's why I said, man, I don't need to touch the story, man. Once I got the information, once I seen what was happening, I said, man, look, this is cut and dry, bro.
Okay. Well, hey, look, I gave you an opportunity to get some traction over there. And
oh no, I don't want no.
You can't give your own self traction, nigga. How you gonna get somebody else traction? Man, just what the fuck? Shit is crazy, man. The way people talk in this sector.
Story is not nothing made up or anything like that. All the shit was factual. So how you present it and how you put that movie together is all on you. There it is. You could have charged motherfucker. You could have charged niggas to come in the theater. You could have charged them.
Right.
That's on you.
Hey man, look, it was beautiful. It was beautiful talking to you, man. It really was. We getting ready to get
Same
to
here.
the
I'm
fish.
getting down.
Listen,
I'm getting down.
y'all,
If the host ain't
Okay.
got nothing for me, I'm getting down. I think I've given this enough of my time today, and I want to sit back now and maybe people go live, and maybe I tune in from time to time and listen to something.
Make sure you jump
done.
down and get it low, right?
Anything else you got
Okay,
for me?
what-
What the hell Mikey said?
You know, Shakim Ra, what's his name? Remix.
Photon.
And even the smoke guy, they don't go live like that no more. And if they do, they're not dealing with this sector that I'm talking about. So I mean, you could always tap the link over here, you know, speak your issues, and yeah.
No doubt. I appreciate that invitation always, man. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here.
Appreciate the invitation.
Salute to the host.
yeah, salute.
What's up,
Yeah, no
Gemini
doubt.
75?
And salute to
How you
the
doing?
people in the chats. I'm out of here.
All
Good
right, salute.
riddance.
Appreciate
All
your
right,
input.
Photon, I'm about to get down too, man. Can I get the same invitation, sir?
What invitation? Yeah, you're always welcome here.
All right.
Unless AAS
And,
tapped my link, you can't tap in.
Oh,
You know that, right?
I got it, man. Well, I appreciate you for looking out for the retards, man. I appreciate it. Hey, look, I'll talk to you later, man. Y'all come catch me. Thank you for tapping in on you tapped in on my last live, right? Doorbell Mania?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man. We're going fishing this evening too, man. It's too hot right now, but we're going fishing once it cools down. I appreciate you, bro. Drop that wrench. Be a real.
So let me. So he finished doing his thing, but and for those that want to come, it's an open panel. People can come up and talk about this shit. See, I understand this is entertaining, but the shit ain't entertaining when the shit becomes real. And these people want to hurt people that they don't like in this space. Nobody's information is anybody. I don't care if it's public, private. I mean, it's none of my business to know what Keeper does or Gemini does in real life. None of my business. None of my business what my opinion does, what P does. The beautiful, it's nobody's business. I don't give a fuck if it's public or not. Then you're throwing sauce on it and misinterpreting shit and you're saying things, creating propaganda and trying to make things appear in a way in which they're not. It's nobody's business where anybody works. Certainly not anybody's business about anybody's children, spouse, kids. They're having these conversations as if AAS and Rev G never doxed anybody. This man right here and this woman here have doxed everybody. They doxed everybody, including Stargate, including Smoke God. They got doxing information on Remix. They doxed everybody. Yeah, taking this shit out, this shit ain't entertaining. But these people, and so literally, if you go and watch her community Rawling videos, most of the content is people saying something about somebody else that has nothing to do with the AFW, and then they critique and judge the person on how they're supposed to act based on the fact that they are a public official, public servant, whatever profession they in, hold license and certifications. That is 99% of the content. You showing audio, video recordings of people discussing things that have nothing to do with you, and then you take a snippet of it and post it online and make a misleading response or a misleading assessment. And then you get mad when people say something about it. I dare you say something. I'm calling the FBI. This is the crazy shit. That's how these people process. Nobody is going out their way to dox this lady or Rev G. These people have repetitively targeted people that they don't like, or if you say things that they think offend another group of people, particularly the LGBT, a la Rev G, I'm going to go out my way to hurt your ass. I'm going to kick your ass. That's
What's up,
what
little nigga?
no. What's going on? Nobody
What
is
you up here
going.
talking about, man?
I'm talking about. I was listening to you. I was agreeing with 90% of the shit you were saying over there with Photon.
What's
Like,
the 10% you didn't agree with?
well, you was cool with him at one time, so I can't forget that.
I wasn't cool. I was talking to a bitch behind the scenes. What you talking about?
Yeah, I consider that cool.
Yeah, but that wasn't the AFW business. That was me and the bitch business.
Man, listen, when you talk to her, that's the risk you take. Was it really you and her business? Like,
Yeah.
she don't operate like that, as you should know, Hal.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you something, man. Listen, you got to understand, nigga. I'm your big homie. That's the first thing. Second thing is, hey, man, when I was talking to this broad, bro, look. She wanted to talk to me about what the fuck y'all was doing on YouTube. Nigga, do you think I cared about some shit like that?
I believe you didn't. I know you didn't.
Right.
But that's the mindset. See, I'm not. See, you gotta understand. I'm not coming from it from the perspective that you had. I'm looking at it from the perspective that that crazy ass had. That's what I'm looking at.
Only thing I was ever talking to you about was debating Dr. Wilson. Listen, this is the history between me and you, just in case you don't remember. Man, I never came on here trying to attack you, my nigga. I was like, I'm trying to talk to you. That's when I got a text message from the bitch talking about she was having nightmares about Dita Rail. And I said, oh my God. I said, what the fuck? I said, man, who the fuck you talking to?
Nightmares
no, really though.
Dita.
I swear to God, I showed the text message already, man. I showed it years ago. She was like, why are you over there at Dita Rails? I said, well, who gives a fuck? Really? I said, I like the nigga. I talked to him. I said, I've emailed him behind the scenes. She said,
Right.
I have had dreams of him killing me.
What?
Yeah. I said, oh, okay. Now see that right there will give a player pause. Just say, wait a goddamn minute, man. This sounds like some shit I've never heard before. Bro, that's when I told her. She was texting me, man, talk to Smoke, talk to Remix. Can you go over to these guys? Can you kick it with them? Can you hook up with Rev G? I said, bitch, I don't look, I'm talking to you, lady. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You sucking some dick or not? That's what we talking about on the phone. And this hoe, next thing I know, this bitch didn't put my whole name out. This motherfucker's running down the record talking about he got DUIs. He's a massage terrorist. This hoe ain't never had a massage. He's been dishonorably discharged. Bitch, how you getting goddamn military records? And even if it was true, what the fuck are you talking about getting military records for? I'm just saying this motherfucker went into something.
I can tell you how she got the military records.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know how she got the military records? I'm gonna tell you, because there are people in this sector that's in the military that was able to get your fucking records.
Right.
That's how she, just like all the info. Listen, man.
Well, now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, and let me ask you a question then.
And I know this for I know this for a fact.
Hold up. If you know that, where did you see dishonorable discharge?
Well, I never looked at your shit. I ain't trying to look at it, but I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people doing their dirty work. I'm talking about people doing. Right. Okay.
But for her to come through, and try to spin the shit like that, that was crazy. And I was thinking, now look at this motherfucker right now. Look at her today, right? She done ran up to grown snitch, pillhead. She done ran over to everybody in this motherfucker trying to do everything. The one thing I can say about you, and the reason that I'm on this motherfucker right now, is that you've never changed your position with the AFW. Neither have I. And I can respect that, man. That's why I'm over here fucking with you. But yeah, once the covers got you, you was doing battle with these niggas. Yes, you was. But when I came through, man, I think it really exposed them for the people that they truly were, man. This was a motherfucker who was like, I don't want you going here. I don't want you going there. Now that's not their thing. Now these motherfuckers is over in all the goddamn, what did LV call it? The landfill live streams, stuff like that. They all over it. Been all over it. But see, this is the problem that we had, D-Rail, and I'm talking about the sector. While niggas was busy trying to make content off of doxed information, we should have been trying to get this bitch up out this joint. That
Nigga,
was the problem.
I was.
Hey, no, you wasn't. No, you
No,
wasn't,
no,
man.
yes,
Because no, you
yes, I
wasn't. Because
was.
I asked you
I was
many
not, bro.
times. I asked
I
you
was.
many times, man. Hey,
I didn't.
bro, let's go on it. Let's go on and put
No,
this together and everything. And you didn't want to. You didn't want to. You didn't want to do nothing with it.
Alan, let me explain
Uh,
to you.
give
See,
it.
because I get what you're saying, and I did tell you
Okay.
that. I did, and I'm gonna admit that. And the reason why I told you that is because I didn't want another situation like the past where I was trying to get people to do shit and nothing happened. Alan, I can talk about right now situations of me trying to galvanize and get some shit and nothing surfaced. I'm talking at least over the last 3 years, there are several times I tried to get some shit started. Nothing happened. Sent emails, talked to people, asking for this, trying to, had the lawyer, followed my lawyer's instructions, Alan, sent an email out to people, and I got no response. And I can show you that because I can show you proof of that, Alan. So when you came with that, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really trying to hear because I'm like, if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna do it myself. Because every time I tried that, nothing happened.
No, I get it. I get it, man.
I mean,
I understand.
I ain't trying to discredit you or nothing, but after, when you're dealing with people over years and then what the fuck, like there's gonna be another situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally, Alan, sent out
Well,
email.
I think what it mostly had to do with was, man, this right here. To be honest with you, I think you thought that I was really down with these motherfuckers behind the scenes.
I did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got that right. I ain't
right.
gonna, and you live right. Like I really thought you was. I'm gonna be honest. I did. I really did. I really did. Up until I started
But
hearing
I'm
you
a
curse her
player. But
ass
I'm a
out,
player.
then I knew
But
you
I'm a player.
wouldn't.
I figured that you would understand, man. I'm a player. I live in Cali. I'm talking to this old broad online, stuff like that. And you know what? Maybe I didn't care nothing about what the fuck y'all was doing on YouTube. I thought you would understand that. I thought people would kind of get it.
But you was
And
in the
no,
sector though.
no,
I
no.
get that part because I feel the same way. Like if I'm interacting with people, I don't want to talk to. That was the issue I had with Kip. That nigga was calling me about the sector, the same shit. When that nigga, like, I don't want to talk about the fuck about, and amongst other people that I've talked to, they know when they talk to me, I don't want to talk about this shit all the time. And I feel you on that. But looking at it from the outside looking in, I didn't know the difference.
Well, let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
I think you had a lot of hate for Kip because Tiff was stealing him. And is
Nah,
that true or
nah,
false? Is that true or false? And,
man,
look,
yeah.
and listen. You can tell a player. You can tell a player, bro. Listen, I've been married for a long, long time, but I'm still a player out here in these streets, man. Understand that, man. Whether I don't mess with these women, but I'm just saying,
Right.
if I wanted to, I
So,
could.
so this is the thing, and this is what people don't understand. Alan, everything that they talked about, I heard a good bit of those conversations, and it was reported back to me. So very little I didn't know that in what he said. That's things that Kip said. I wouldn't even go public and talk about. I'm gonna just put it like that. I did know, and not only Kip, but there were other people that we had discussions about that she gave that information was given out. Not just Kip. It was other people. So Kip is not the only one that got information they shouldn't have got. So he trying to make it appear that way, and shit like that. But it wasn't that to me is like at the bottom of the list of any of my concerns online. Like that nigga, that ain't even like on my radar, like me sweating, like for real, for real. But I get it because it looks a certain way online, but offline it don't look nothing like that. Like for real, for real. But
Well,
I take it.
Tiff P seemed like she would be down to earth, man. I mean, in the offline setting, seemed like you could have a real good time with Tiff P. Just on some conversation and shit like that. But here's my thing, man. Now you got to understand. Do you ever feel like that you ever got in your own way? You got to press the issue with the AFW, but at the same time, You sitting up here trying to do shows for the people. That's something I never did. I'm not that nigga. That's not who I am. But and the only reason I'm on YouTube is because I was just coming on here to rebut some lies. So I guess they won. But my thing is, do you ever feel like you got in your own way by trying to entertain as opposed to being focused on the goddamn goal? Or do you like having these niggas around really because you can make content?
I'm gonna just say this. I can say, not just looking at this sector because I'm in other sectors. I'm gonna just say it's a pastime that I like doing, and that's a definite thing. But I got relationships with people outside of this sector and other places. So I'm not gonna just say doing content in this sector, but I will say I got in the way of me entertaining people from a variety of different places. That did happen. On top of the fact of the matter is that I got shit to do. I got business. I got other things too. So I did not take what they were doing serious, Alan, because it was not hurting my bottom line. As long as my money was coming in for all that shit that they was doing, and a lot of that stuff that they did, 99% of what they did was dismissed. Like the people literally read the shit and said that they dismissed the claim. So I just took it for what it was. Now if I would have just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do content, I'm just going to strictly focus on this, then I wouldn't have enjoyed doing YouTube. I wouldn't be on YouTube if I strictly had to do that. I wouldn't have did no content. In order for you to really correctly go at them right, you got to stop doing content and fight everything offline.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
And so I wasn't willing to do that. Like you would literally have to stop doing content because your content becomes meat for them to eat off of.
Right.
Literally disassociate with anybody in this sector, because as you learn, there are people you may talk to that, behind the scenes fucking, which I had to learn that there are people I was talking to that was talking to them. I learned that shit.
No, look. No, I get it. I just wanted to second. I wanted to second that emotion. I wanted to say, listen, bro, I get that. To be on YouTube and do it and have it be enjoyable, man. You got to go that way, and you got to focus. You got to focus behind the scenes. And trust me, bro, D-The-Real, I know that you got it, bro. I know that you got it. Now you ain't got as much. You ain't got it like me, but you do have it. And I'm saying, look, I get the whole shit. Now this is a Section 8 bitch. All right, that's who we talking about. That comes on this motherfucker to talk about everybody else. A Section 8 bitch that's in hiding. On top of that, I would hate to see what that fucking apartment looked like. But at the same time, it's time to get her up out of here, bro.
Hey, listen. The thing about that, as long as these niggas keep giving her life, that's the issue. You let her on panels, you let her, parade around your chat. Really be honest with you, the only place they should be going to is Rev G. And that's it. This Rev G place. And maybe, I guess, Breaking did a live last night talking about everybody mad and she crying about, she should have did this and they playing victim and all that kind of shit. Like, who fucking cares? Like, y'all keep giving her this attention. Y'all keep letting them roam. Photon, letting them, like, is y'all, if you just let them fucking go, leave them alone. Don't talk about them. Don't respond to that bullshit that they be putting out. They die out. They die out. They got nowhere to go. They ain't got nowhere to go unless we give them a place to go. They literally have nowhere to go. Nobody is willing to take them in. Nobody is willing to let them control a panel like Pills shit he did the other day. And now he regretting it. Like, just let them sit and do their little videos where they only got 20 people watching and let them die out. Because nobody watches their shit. Nobody cares, man. Now, if it's on some other...
Here's the thing with Pills, though. It was like I was saying, Pills is not going to do anything. Pills is not going to do nothing. Remix is not going to do nothing. Because both them niggas had their hands in the pot. They was both attack dogs, man. They got emails and they was complicit in a whole bunch of shit. They're not going to say anything because Fingalis is going to turn around and drop the goddamn bomb on them. The Remix's emails and all that shit, that's fake, man. He ain't got
Remix
no
he claiming he got, I'm waiting to see what he got. That's all I'm saying. Before I drop any
I'm gonna tell
coins.
you what he got. He got a mama. He got a mama whose face looked like a goddamn whose face looked
Oh,
like she seen the goddamn ring.
damn,
You know what
man.
I'm
Come
saying?
on,
Sitting over there
man.
in a wheelchair on
No,
Mother's
don't
Day.
talk
That's
about
what
the man.
Remix got.
Don't talk
Yeah,
about that man, Mom.
Remix got a Remix's daddy and himself was over there whooping on his mama so bad they beat that bitch into a stroke, nigga. That's what the fuck Remix got. Now, what is a nigga like this gonna do to come and take down a master troll? Nothing, because he's a troll his goddamn self. When is this nigga ever cammed up? Dita Rail, I didn't see you on this motherfucker many a time. And even though you look crazy as hell, I have seen you cam up. Now, what's wrong with these other niggas? You got slander fraud
Yeah.
out there. You got Ray kids talking about that's not me, but why is niggas fucking with my real life? I mean, come on, man. You got
I
Dr.
know.
Wesley Little. You got binary kids out this motherfucker talking about he's at swingers party touching on motherfuckers. I mean, look, man, we got everything under the sun.
And you include
I want
yourself in
you to
that
be a
list
stand-up
too.
nigga, huh?
Include yourself in that motherfucking list. Nigga up there fishing, trying to fish and get fucking 50-pound fish and shit out in the middle of no motherfucking fuck out here. Let me go. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'll be watching this shit.
No, I can't cook like you. I never could, man. But listen, you was fucking with my dog, man. You was fucking with Uncle Kip. Why did you go with Uncle Kip so hard, man? Kip was not doing anything to you, nigga.
Yes, he did. Yes,
I feel
he
like
did.
if you'd have laser focused. Okay, go ahead.
Let me tell you what Kip did. See, this is what people see, man. You gotta know the history, man. Let me tell you what Kip did. See, what Kip did was not recent shit. That's what people don't understand. Kip did shit back in 2022, 2021. This nigga, and people told me, including the person, I'm not gonna say her name.
People told me it's not credible, bro. Come on now.
No. It's multiple people. I saw proof of the shit. I saw proof of the shit. This nigga looked up and gave Shakim, and he gave another person, I ain't gonna say her name, information about my business about me getting PPP loans. Gave it to them and told them to go do whatever and say stuff. Look what D Darrell got and all this other. This nigga did that. And I at first,
why would Uncle Kip do that, bro? What problem
because
did he have?
me and Shakim were beefing at the time. And see,
okay.
so what I'm saying is that, man, you understand, me and Kip was like one of the first people I ever talked to.
Yeah, I understand.
Online,
I get it.
Period. So when me and Shakim started beefing and he started fucking with, I had no problem with that, right? But this nigga was feeding Shakim information to go at me. And he was putting a battery behind Shakim to go at me. And Shakim said that. He said that publicly. You calling me to go at people, you telling me to do this and do that, you paying me to go live on this person. You know how I know that? Because Kip tried to get me to do shit on other people.
Well, I mean, that is the story of the sector, man. I don't know that that's some scandalous information, sir.
Yeah, but I know that. But the dude actually, like, look, I told everybody I had PPP. Man, listen, on my Life Solutions channel, I did at least 8 videos about showing people how to get PPP loans the legal and correct way. Okay. This nigga went out of his body. Why are you concerned with my business, nigga? Like, why are you? So I thought somebody else did it. Turned out it was his ass. It was him who did it. And so a lot of those lives, as I learned behind the scenes, a lot of those lives that Shakim went at with putting me in the thumbnail and shit, that shit was because of Kip. That's why I had issues. And then on top of that, I tried to chop it up with him and forget all about that shit, put it to the past. Then on this other shit, I didn't know Kip was talking to other people behind the scenes like he was doing. I didn't really learn about that until 2023 with the shit went down with, I talked to, so-and-so about the loan I gave Ghost and all this shit. And then, she told him, and then he told the world and all this other bullshit, right?
I want to stop you right. I want to stop you right there because I do want to talk. I want to ask about that loan to Ghost.
Right.
Now, Ghost set up and claim it was for some entertainment and stuff like that.
It was.
See, I live in the Black community and I know better. And so, did the 10 kids have Was Ghost stressed out about money, man? And I'm saying let's be straight up men to men because I think this is a broke nigga that's just struggling. And as AMS would say, he does drugs too. So do you think he was funding this nigga's habit, or did you give him the money just out of sympathy?
I gave this man the money because he showed me the proof of the work that he was doing, which I
And
saw.
what work was that? What work was that? What kind of work was he doing, and
Okay.
did it look good to you?
Yeah, it did. Some of the work did look good to me. He showed me the people. He had a whole crew. He had a whole crew of about maybe 10, 12 people. It was some of them were rappers, dancers. It was about 3 or 4 women, about 6 or 7 guys in Philly. Okay, all from that Philadelphia, New York. I mean, well, Philadelphia area.
Was Grown Snitch and Pillhead in the video? Did
Nah, they
anybody with
wasn't.
rolled up jeans and geriatric knees show up in that video?
No, man. It was this. These were all young people, man. They were like in their 20s, probably 21 to 30, in their early 30s, something like that. What's up, G? They all was in their early 20s, early 30s. Young guys, young cats. And they all were in the entertainment industry. What y'all don't understand, man, before I gave him the money, we talked about this stuff and he showed me stuff for 3 weeks before I made that agreement. It wasn't no shit like, oh man, hit me up for some money. You know, I need money from you, D. Darrell. Can you give me this money for whatever reason? Nah, it was not like that. That Negro we had several emails. We had a ton of email exchanges, and we talked on the phone on and off at least 3 or 4 times a week about what he was going to do with the money and if it was going to be successful. How I was, because I had told everybody I'm interested in going into maybe doing movies, short movies and low budget movies. Let's kind of see if I could, make some money off of it, see if it could hit. I was interested in that shit. Okay. So I told him, I'll start you off at 2,500. And if this work, I'll double the next one to 5,000, 10,000, maybe 20, 30,000, depending on. And I wasn't so much worried about how much money it made, but if it got some.
You went from 5,000 to 20, 30,000. That was a big jump. Now, what I'm saying is, have you got any return on the money that you spent so far?
Yeah, he gave me my money back. I loaned him the money. He gave me. I got all my money back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now,
in a timely manner, or no?
I got it back. Now I'm gonna just say we had to make some adjustments to the time because of some situations, but he eventually paid me all my money back. He did.
Okay, I understand.
But now see,
he's a couple. But do you think at any point you may have been getting scammed, regardless of the money getting paid back? Was there a time when you called him and talked like you talk when ain't nobody listening?
Okay,
so
Ben, you asked it. I'm gonna say this. Okay, that's how shit got out because the initial agreement we talked about a payback schedule, right? I expected some other forms of communication that didn't happen in between those payments. And that's when I had a casual conversation that ended up becoming a public fucking conversation. Because I was questioning whether or not I did the right thing.
Right,
now,
understood.
I jumped the gun with it because really, he paid and everything, but I was expecting more. And so, I just asked for an opinion. Hey, listen.
Well, now understand. You hold on. I got to say this because this is important for the people. You a guy that could take a loss or take some delayed payments and stuff like that because you have it like that. The average black person does not have it like that. Could you see the situation going left if it was somebody other than yourself?
Oh, hell yeah, it would have went left if it was somebody else.
Right.
If it was somebody that was street or somebody that's like, I'm giving you this, but I really should, I got other shit going on because I'm involved in whatever else. Oh, that shit could have went left like within a month. It would have went left in a month.
And if you had gotten brawl with TC, a fisticuffs, do you think you would have been able to defend yourself from a 300-pound man?
You're damn right. I'm gonna defend myself from anybody. I'm a man too.
Right on.
And at that time, I was about what 230, 235. I'm smart. I lost some weight now, I'm like
How
210.
tall are you? How tall are you, bro?
I'm 5'9.5".
Okay. Do you know that I got video of you on your last Vegas trip?
How you got video of me on my last Vegas trip?
Because I was
You,
up there.
you saw me in Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, tell me where you saw me at.
I saw you at the Hilton. And I got the video.
Oh, you saw me at the. Oh, when I went to the Hilton. Oh, I did go to the Hilton. That's where you was gambling?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. I was at the Hilton. You mean which Hilton you talking about?
Now, and I'm not going to tell you what I saw, and I'm not going to put it out. So I will say this: D the Rail is a real one, and that's why I don't understand. Why did you go through the goddamn lengths of jumping into a fucking storage container and acting like a nigga had sent you some money? No, give me that one. Let me understand that one.
I ain't act like nothing. I did get that nigga money. That happened. That happened. I wasn't acting shit. That was for real, for real. That was some.
Why did you have on a leather jacket?
Have a what?
You had on a leather jacket.
I don't own a leather jacket.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That was a black. That was just a regular black jacket. I don't own a leather. I hadn't had a. Matter of fact, I hadn't owned a leather jacket in probably a decade.
All right. Well, when are we going to have the debate about Dr. Francis Cress? And we can do it right now because I'm ready to do it, man. I'm sitting up here under the umbrella. Man. I'm cold chilling, man. What's up? What we go? Listen, man, D Darrell, thank you for having me on, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you.
We can have that debate. Now, I forgot. Right. You was want to talk about color confrontation?
Yeah, I was talking about black man, black woman, black child. Black man, black woman. I'm sorry. Black man, white woman, white man does not equal black baby. I want to talk about the fact that the genetic recessive and stuff like that. But that's another show for another day, man. We'll do that. I'm glad you agreed to it. But here's what I'm saying. Behind the scenes, man, I'm about to reach out to you because I'm ready to put boots on the ground on these niggas right here. There's enough stuff that's built up. And look, I'm going to take this goofy bitch up off of YouTube. Can we get down with that or what?
I'm rocking solo, man.
Oh,
I'm rocking solo. Now, if you need something from me to help you along the way, but as far as me legally doing something, I'm going solo in that respect. That's where I'm at with it. My last situation that I did with that particular problem, I had to go through all kind of legal stuff. I held her accountable at her job, and she ran off. She ran.
Yeah. Of course, she ran, and she's going to always run. But now I want to say something. I see you over there now through the years since Touch Code, the child baiter himself. Am I wrong or am I right when I say that was the first person to release those documents about what was going on with your practice? Now he did that.
No.
I remember when it dropped. I remember when it came on AAS page.
No, man.
But I remember. But hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Touch Code. If he wasn't the first one to put it out, Touch Code did display those on his community wall too. Now, am I right or wrong about that?
You are right about that. But let me tell you who released it. Rev G went under something called DMP or whoever the hell that was, which we know that was Rev G. He posted that on a troll account, and he posted that information. Okay, now did Binary come out and do a live stream? He was the first one to do that and make it. He really made it like known to the whole sector and to everybody. Yeah, Binary did that. I'll give you that. So if you want to say Binary was the one that really exposed that, yeah, he did. But the person that put it out first was DMP. That was Rev G going on some fucked up troll account to put that information out there. Which, to be honest with you, like I don't know what they thought they were doing. Like the shit didn't amount to nothing. The shit was. I agreed to doing no. If you read the document again, if you actually read the fucking document, it would clearly show that I did not admit or to any wrongdoing. I only, agreed to do the things that you want to satisfy the situation. I didn't agree to a damn thing that was in that document. So if people want to believe that I did all these things that was listed on there, you're free to believe it. I mean, but I'm a businessman. And so, but they don't understand that I have employees. And so I have to take responsibility of things that my employees do as well as myself. And 2 of the 3 things in there was business related with employees, not myself. So I have to take responsibility for that. I didn't directly do any of this shit or whatever. But that's what it is.
First of all, I'm a person that you don't even have to explain that to.
No. But I
I'm
already
a nigga that ran a business. You don't even have to explain that to me. Yeah.
Yeah, but
people on payroll.
But I already tried to explain that to them, and that's why when they did the shit, I ain't really give a shit. I let them run with it, and they up there flexing, they up there acting like a 88. Yeah, they was trying to say, what is $8,000, Alan? What is $8,000? These niggas
that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to me right now. I could use $8,000. If you want to hit my cash app, man, feel free. But yeah, no, I mean, look, as far as what you do, as far as how you making money, no, that's not a lot of cash though. But I'm just saying, the headache that's involved with it, man, just dealing with bullshit that you didn't have to deal with only because you hit the live button. That seems to be a little bit much to me.
It is a much. That's why I don't go live as much as I used to. That's why I don't do all the videos, and I don't put the time in it. Like, I would love to go live 4 or 5 times a week and do uploads and shit. Man, I ain't got time and the energy no more, man, because it's like, man, if you look at the money I spent on a forensic investigator, my lawyer, the little fucking meetings I had, man, all that money I spent going to the goddamn sheriff department, filing, what do they call it? Filing reports and shit, restraining orders. Man, that shit ain't worth all of that, man. I spent 1 week. I spent 20 hours looking for a fucking lawyer, like, for this shit. Like, now I'm not about. I'm losing money. You lose money when you do that.
It's harder. It's easier. It's easier to defend defamation than it is to prosecute, for sure.
Yeah,
and I know that myself, man. Yeah, it costs a lot of money. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. But here's the thing, man. Why did you get involved with accusing me of sexual assault when this is what this bitch was putting down? How can you be a real nigga when you jumped into some shit like that, when you jumped on board and did it? And then, man, we never had any beef like that. Well, I mean, what was the point of it other than entertainment?
Sexual assault? Who said who did sexual assault?
Well, you said I was rubbing on asses and titties.
Nah, I ain't never say that. Nah, nigga, what I did.
About it.
Nah,
you said rubbing you down and licking you down. Yeah,
nigga,
you said all that.
Nigga, that's a song, man. That's not meaning you really. That's entertainment. That's not real, man.
I love the entertainment.
No, man.
Now,
Listen.
Now listen. If me and you ran into each other on the streets, and I beat the brakes off,
now that ain't gonna happen. But I thought you was about to say you want to hit the strip club and go and get drunk or some shit and party. We could do
I hit the strip club before. It didn't work out for me, man. But listen,
okay. I mean, we go gamble. We could go do some other shit. But now,
you can't gamble. You can't gamble with me. You won't like it because you probably don't even play table games. You probably play slot machines. But listen,
now, I play blackjack. I fuck with blackjack all day.
Do you shoot craps?
No, I don't do craps. I only do blackjack. I play blackjack.
You don't play pie gal?
Nah, blackjack is the only game on the table that I like.
That's the worst game in the casino. Actually, it's got the best.
You got more control.
It's got control. It's got the best odds. Blackjack's got the best odds out of any table game. Right. So no, listen, for anybody out there who's thinking that people here losing money on blackjack, no, blackjack got the best odds. But I like craps because you can play for a little. Your money lasts a little bit longer, and poker too.
Yeah, you can play. Now, see, my brother tried to get me into poker. He came with me like that time I met some of these guys, and he liked it. Man, we went and played poker all fucking night. He was playing poker to fucking This nigga was winning. This nigga was winning like 5 figures playing poker. 3,
Oh,
4
now see,
hours.
now what D. Darrell just told you. Now his brother's a hell of a poker player, and I'm thinking that he's on a level that's something more than intermediate. You know,
Oh
that's
yeah,
big.
he
To
man.
to
Listen,
sit there and play like that. This brother is whatever he's doing. He's been doing it for a long time. But if you go into the casino, the only thing you have to do, man, get you a basic strategy book, study it, and if you just play by the rules, take your wins, take your losses, hey man, you're gonna come out a happier player. Now you go in there and you try to gamble. See, I'm a gambler, and that's my issue. When you go in there and try to gamble, man, you can have some real good nights. You can go ahead and get that sweet, man. I'm talking about throw confetti all around the room, pop them bottles and stuff like that. Or you can ride back down the hill, wondering if you got enough gas to get home. You could do that too. So that's gambling. Now, play blackjack by the straight rules, man, you're gonna be all right. I don't even know how the conversation got to this, but we was talking about Vegas. So here's the
yeah,
situation.
yeah. But I play. I
Man,
play. I play some.
whenever you come to Vegas, man, hit me up, man. You know I'm the Vegas aficionado. But the question is, what was all this bullshit about you being scared of G Gates? And was it true or false?
Nah, I'm not scared of that nigga. Let me tell you what happened with that shit. Okay, so the nigga. Now I'm not scared of BG Gates, but the nigga did fuck with me. It was fucked up, Alan. I'm gonna say this, Alan.
Give it to me.
You meet somebody that the nigga envious as fuck and want to fucking
wait a minute.
Nah, I'm being honest.
You said now hold up. You said he was envious. Now wait a minute.
Nigga,
We seen Gates in the backyard cracking cold beers. What was he mad about?
Nigga, it's different in real life. Let me just put it like that. Let me say this, man. Okay, again, it go with the history, man. I've been knowing Gates for 6 years, man. Had a lot of talks with Gates, right? And when you think you cool with somebody, and meanwhile this nigga really hates your fucking guts in real life, that was a hard pill for me to follow, for me to swallow. Alan, I met this dude in real life, Alan. Talked to this dude for years on and off. Met him up, right? Don't you know this dude was recording me while I'm trying to do some things? The whole time, broke all kind of bro codes.
Yeah, I understand what you mean by do some things. I get that.
Like,
But
yeah,
I want to say this to you now.
I'm at the pool
Hold
party.
on, hold on. This is crucial. Now, as far as what I feel about G Gates, I think G Gates is a real killer. I think G Gates would do some things to a nigga and stuff like that. Did you ever get that feeling?
I did not get that feeling, but I did kind of see he was a little suspect when that nigga told me about his past. I ain't gonna go into the nigga past, but you know, when he was, because you know he's from California, right? He's from LA.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so he was involved in some shit. I'm gonna just put it like that. I ain't gonna. He got a little checkered past. Now,
yeah,
you know, I'm willing to give a nigga a benefit of the doubt. Now, hold your past. Look, you was young. You did shit. You know, you moved to Vegas. You know, you get with your dad. You know, you turn your life around. You get away from the bullshit. I get that. But yeah, that nigga put in some work in the past. I'm gonna just put it like
yeah,
that.
he did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. D Darrell, what I'm saying is, me myself, I'm a square nigga. Everybody knows it. You yourself, you a businessman. When you got with Gates, did you feel shit felt weird?
It got weird, not at the beginning. Not at the beginning. It got weird towards the end, man. When he started telling me about stuff, and then the nigga started talking about, this nigga thought I was gonna come there acting like the Godfather online. That's when the shit got. That nigga actually thought I was gonna act like a whole character, and that's when the shit got weird. And fuck, this nigga actually. Be honest with you, Alan. The worst thing I could have ever did with G Gates was met him in real life.
Why?
Because after I met him in real life, the nigga changed his whole. If you go back to his videos, when that nigga met me in real life, everything changed about how he felt about me. Then he started coming at me and criticizing me on all kinds of shit. Before that, he was just trolling me for fun. When that nigga met
Oh,
me in real,
that was because of me, because we was clowning what you had on when you was in.
no,
Vegas.
I'm talking. Nah, this nigga was talking about. This was for years afterwards. Nigga was doing this for years and years. This nigga was worried about how many waves I got in my head, the jewelry I had on. Come on, man. You just got the fresh cut and all that. And that nigga was doing all kind. That nigga tried to.
But let me say this though. Let me say this.
The nigga tried to hand me over his sister. The nigga tried to give me his sister.
No, he didn't.
He did. Ask the
No,
second.
he did not. No,
yes, he did. Shay went live and ended up made another chick mad from another sector that saw the shit. She got mad and cursed Shay out. That's facts.
I think I remember that. I think I remember something like that.
This nigga tried to give me his sister, man. Wanted his sister.
Do you think the sister? Do you think he was putting his sister out there to set you up, bro?
I kind of maybe. Wow. I can't. Now I ain't gonna lie. His sister looked nice. She good looking. She's nice. She was nice. And I'm gonna be honest.
Everybody looked good.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, if she would have been there with him the first time, we may be talking about some other shit right now.
Oh, you mean now Tiff P? So Tiff P would have been ass out had you met Shay.
Man, listen. During that time, I had another situation that nigga knew that nigga recorded that she already knew about. Nigga, I was doing my thing. She already knew that she already knew I was potentially seeing somebody else.
Why are you now? Listen. Now hold on, man. You done talked about all these women. You got all these women online and everything. How in the fuck is a married man getting away with coming on YouTube, talking the way you talking, and having women spread out from state to state? You know what I'm saying, nigga? What you doing? I mean, who do you think you are?
Nigga, read Iceberg Slim.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, look, let me ask you a question, man. Did Gates' videos and Uncle Kip, you saw the picture of Uncle Kip and everything like that. Did that make you want to lose some weight? Because you have lost some weight. Did it make you want to clean your beard up and all that good stuff and get your shit tight? Are you trying to get fly like us other niggas?
Yeah, I've been fly. Nigga, I've been fly. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking like, nigga.
I think you was using. I think the money was what was attracting the broads to you, man. But I'm saying now, the way that you got your thing together, look like you in the gym and stuff, lifting weights and things like that. Are you trying to catch them just off the strength like I do?
No. I've always kept them out, cut it out the strips, the strength. So I don't know what the nigga. Okay. Maybe your eyes seeing one thing, you're a man, but you know they see other things. So if you want to feel that way coming from another nigga, you free to feel whatever fucking way you want to feel. But my position is, listen, I've never been in bad shape. Never been in bad shape, but I want to be.
Do you have diabetes like a lot of people claim?
No, I don't.
Okay, I didn't think you did. Go ahead.
But what ended up happening is I'm just looking at it. You know, I'm in my 40s. I'm 47 years old. Okay,
you're a baby. You're a baby.
Yeah. And I know that my family has certain history of certain things, and diabetes running in my family, heart disease, strokes, and all that shit. I can't continue like that the rest of my life, so I had to.
Let me tell you what that means. You're a black person, but go ahead.
Okay, so I made a decision to cut sugar out my diet for the most part as much as I can, in certain foods and shit. I do a 12-hour fast every day. I don't eat past 8 o'clock, from 8 to 8, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. I started losing weight around the end of 2023. Okay. And then it didn't really start showing on camera till like last year. You know.
How much you weigh right now?
Right now I weigh about 210.
Man, I love it, bro. I love it. Yeah. Now, here's the question. Before I get up off here and let you cook, when am I gonna see you do a muscle up, man? When is that gonna happen?
Oh, what?
You know, when I grab the bar and I pull myself up over it, when am I gonna see?
Oh, you want me to do one of those? Oh, I can do that.
All right, man. You said it. Hey, look, peace, bro. It's time.
All right, man. Take care, man. Peace. All right. All right, guys. I'm about to. This nigga asking all kind of questions. This nigga said he saw me at the Hilton World Resort and took a picture of me, a video. That's some spooky ass shit, but okay. I was basically chilling with my wife. You know, we having a good time. We went and ate and get a little gambling and all that shit. So we had a good time, man. So, but guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. The show took a different turn, but look, I'm just saying this. You give these people life, this is what the fuck they do. You ignore them, don't talk about them. They irrelevant. They ain't got no talent. They don't have any content. They don't have any content. Okay? Then they gonna do what the fuck they doing. Okay? That's basically what it is. You know, if we were not going live doing content, they wouldn't have no content. They need us for content. I ain't fucking with people that let them over there. Like right now, Photon got these motherfuckers over there. I can't fuck with it because you're giving them life. Now, you know, people can't even go live and have fun. People can't go live and have fun. People can't go live and just talk their shit. People getting threatened. And the people who act like they getting threatened are the ones who actually initiated the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, that's what's going on. So I don't want no part of that shit. Let them have they 10 views or whatever to themselves, and I'm good. So with that being said, guys, I see Photon still alive. This nigga probably ain't got shit else to do. This nigga live right now forever. I see Mac on there. I think TC on there and maybe Mikey. They all over there fucking with him. So man, y'all have a good day. Peace. I'm out. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies.